that the financial technologies has now sold nearly 15% of MCX stake to Kotak. That has been a story in many days in development, but that clearly has happened, and that was a release that came into the markets yesterday. We also caught up with Forward Market Commission on what he thinks about the whole deal there. Joining us on the show right now is Mr. ABHISHEK with his take as a regulator on the whole deal there. Mr. ABHISHEK, hi. One, with the Kotak now having taken over 15% in MCX, the uncertainty ends to a great extent. As a regulator, what's your first take on that?
We have also seen the media reports about an agreement between FTIL and Kotak Mahindra Bank. We have to wait till we get a formal proposal from the exchange. Then we'll be able to take a view on that. But on the whole, our policy enunciated in May this year, it encourages institutional participation in the equity structure of the commodity exchanges. So the policy is very clear, and if such a thing happens, we'll definitely wait for the proposal of the exchange.
Mr. ABHISHEK, Kotak says that they will not have a say in board, is what they have said in a press media release today. What do the norms say? What does the Companies Act say to that?
I guess this will be guided by the provisions of various laws and mainly the Companies Act. So I think whatever are the legal provisions in this regard will apply in this case.
Mr. ABHISHEK, also, what is the next step according to you on this now? Because financial technology still has a 5% stake in MCX to sell.
See, we have been, as you know, putting pressure on the exchange to comply with our fit and proper order. Now the exchange has already amended its articles of association and is now empowered to take action in the matter. If the divestment takes place as has been reported, then well and good. Otherwise, the exchange is now fully empowered to take action to fully comply with the orders of the Commission.
Well, that's a fairly bullish statement as you put it, Mr. ABHISHEK, but when do you see the ban being lifted on the MCX fresh contracts, because there are some delays still on that?
See, we had taken that action because we were not satisfied that our fit and proper order had not been complied with, and also sufficient action was not taken on the audit report of PwC. Once these issues are addressed, we will review our order. We want the exchange to grow and contribute to the market. So we will definitely review our order once our concerns are addressed by the exchange.
Mr. ABHISHEK, another good news really has been the volumes, because there has been an improvement into that. Do you see the difficult phase now over for the market?
We also had a meeting with the members of exchanges, including of MCX in Delhi on Saturday. I think the overall mood is now quite positive, and much of the negative sentiment from last year is now gone. We are trying to develop and grow the market in every way we can. So I think positive sentiments are coming back, which is also reflected in the growing volumes. I think important thing is that if price volatility is more, definitely there will be more participation, because then there is a reason to manage risks in a much greater way. But I think there is definitely a lot of positivity in the market now.
Final question, Mr. ABHISHEK, before we let you go. And what's the next step now for the commodity derivatives? I mean, FCRA is something that the markets are still talking about. Maybe it would come in the winter session now. But what's the next step that you see as?
I think the government will be taking a decision in this matter soon. This matter will come up for a consideration. So we have to wait for the government's decision in this matter.
All right, Mr. ABHISHEK, I appreciate your time on with us. Thank you so much for joining us. That's a view then coming in from Mr. ABHISHEK that yes, still waiting for some action to be taken on the PwC report, and that is when the ban on fresh contracts on MCX would be taken off. As of now, of course, he's also saying, giving a sigh of relief about the 15% stake now being sold by FT in case of MCX.